morning, I'm Agustín Zepeda for NewZtar Intelligence. Here is your global briefing for Saturday, June 13, 2026. The United States and Iran are reportedly close to signing a ceasefire agreement that could end years of escalating conflict. Pakistan's Prime Minister says the deal could be finalized within 24 hours, though Iran's foreign ministry denies any Sunday signing ceremony. Military skirmishes continue in the Strait of Hormuz even as diplomatic negotiations reach an advanced stage. But here is where the coverage diverges. American media frames this as cautiously optimistic diplomatic progress. Middle Eastern media in Israel leads with military evacuation orders for Tehran, contradicting the peace narrative. Russian media dismisses the progress entirely, emphasizing Iranian denials. SpaceX completed the largest initial public offering in history at $75 billion and surged 19% on its first trading day. The company reached a $2 trillion market cap, driven largely by investors betting on artificial intelligence potential rather than space operations alone. Elon Musk maintains a controlling stake in the company. But here is where the coverage diverges. American financial media celebrates this as historic investor returns. European outlets credit Wall Street engineering while questioning sustainability. Chinese state media uniquely argue SpaceX cannot be a model for Chinese companies due to structural constraints. Anthropic has suddenly blocked foreign access to its Fable 5 and Mythos 5 artificial intelligence models, following what appears to be a U.S. government directive. The shutdown affects international users who previously had access to the advanced AI systems. The move signals growing government intervention in AI technology distribution amid national security concerns. But here is where the coverage diverges. American media reports this as national security necessity without questioning government overreach. European outlets emphasize the precedent for tech regulation and potential retaliation. Chinese state media has not yet covered this story despite direct impact on Chinese users. The Swiss National Bank cut interest rates by 50 basis points to 0.5%, in a significant monetary policy shift. The move makes Switzerland one of the first major economies to aggressively ease monetary policy amid global economic uncertainty. The decision contrasts with the Federal Reserve's continued cautious approach to rate adjustments. But here is where the coverage diverges. American financial media frames this as Switzerland reacting to weakness. European outlets present it as proactive policy leadership ahead of broader Eurozone moves. Russian media emphasizes this as Western economic fragility. A U.S. military strike has killed the leader of Tren de Aragua, a major Venezuelan gang operating across multiple American cities. The operation marks an escalation in using military force against transnational criminal organizations on U.S. soil. The gang has been linked to violent crimes in several major metropolitan areas. But here is where the coverage diverges. American media largely supports this as effective crime fighting without questioning military mission creep. European outlets express concern about militarization of law enforcement. Chinese state media has not covered this story. The Kennedy Center has forcibly removed Donald Trump's name from the building following a board vote. The decision reverses recognition given during his presidency and comes amid ongoing political tensions. The removal required physical alteration of building signage and donor recognition displays. But here is where the coverage diverges. American progressive media frames this as accountability and institutional integrity. Conservative American outlets call it political revenge and erasure. European media covers this as American cultural polarization deepening. Russian and Chinese state media largely ignore this domestic cultural story. That is your NewZtar Intelligence briefing for Saturday, June 13, 2026. News in every angle, every morning. I'm Agustín Zepeda. Stay informed.